this is intended to be like a month ahead, next 4 weeks. Pick a card reading. Ooh, my incense just picked up hard. I'm filming this around the Lionsgate Portal New Moon, but this is intended to be like a timeless reading, so if you're finding it now, it's the time for you to find it. So today I'm using some cards from it's like a Guess Who version of drag queens. I got it from Etsy. I can put the link in the bio or the description if you're interested. But yeah, we've got 4 drag queens. Pick the one that resonates the most with you, either the one you like the most. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever number calls to you. Take a minute. Feel it out. We've got. Let's see if we can get it in the. Will you focus? Okay, we've got Monet Exchange, New York's own. Ooh. Kimchi. Legendary Coco Montrese. Ooh. And last but certainly not least, Canada's Lemon. If you know which one you want, go ahead and fast forward to the timestamp. Yeah. Well, I'm excited about this one, guys. Yeah, or pause if you need a minute more to make a decision, and let's get started. All right. All right, welcome pile 1. You've chosen Monet Exchange right off the bat. Yeah, you're a bad bitch. You tell it like it is. You don't really care who says anything about you or what anyone says about what you have to say. And I'm liking your energy already. I think this is good. I'm really, yeah. Set you up over here, and I think we're gonna start with what is gonna be like sort of like the overall theme, if you will, for you for the next 4 months. Oh snap, friends! I've already lost one of my nail charms. Oh no. Alright, let's see how many hold on till the end of this reading. I tried to do my nails all fancy just for the queens, but you know, life doesn't always agree, right? Alright. So this is I believe this is the post-psychedelic something, I always forget the name of it, but it's really awesome. And we're going to pull one of these. It's more of like an oracle deck, but we're going to pull one to get sort of the overall theme for you for the month. Too many, Spirit. Can you give me just one? I don't want this to turn into another 2-hour Josh Duggar reading. By the way, if you haven't seen my Josh Duggar reading, I did a super in-depth one. Yeah, a lot of stuff came out. Ooh, we got one sticking out. What do we got? Ooh, oh, the virus. How relevant, right, friends? So this could be obviously like the literal virus that's making a resurgence right now. It might play a big part in your life, either like shutting down what you're doing or somehow impacting, hopefully not somebody you know, but potentially. This could also mean like going viral. Like, I don't know if you're doing anything online right now, or if you're going to or there's going to be something related to like the internet and something going viral, but here we are. Put that up here. Alright, let's see what your vibe's gonna be like for the next month. For these, I'm gonna draw one of my favorite cards. These are my Yo MTV rap cards. Oh! Ah! We got Ted Dem. So, he's not even. So, I think it's really funny that he has a card. because he's not even really a rapper, so we'll read his little thing. As producer of one of MTV's top-rated shows, Ted has been assigned many nicknames. Coworkers have been known to call Ted a camera hog, MCYT, and Great White. Ted has never written a song, and probably never will, parentheses, we hope. That's a little harsh. You know, this might be a tough month for you socially. Perhaps you won't feel like you're getting as much respect as you want, but I feel like you're going to be kind of focusing a little more inward and on what you're doing. And a little bit less on what everyone else is doing. You might also be taking, this could also be like you taking sort of like, I don't want to say like a backseat, but maybe like a secondary, sort of not as public role in a project. That's still sort of crucial and important, but you might not be so much in the spotlight. Right? Alright, and what gifts our spirit gonna give you this month to sort of help you work with all of this going on? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, that's a lot of gifts, spirit. Can we trim it down to just like a couple maybe? Try again. Spirit, angels, ancestors, what gifts are coming for pile 1? Ooh! Okay, well you're getting a lot. No matter what I say. Alright, so we've got Morning Glory. I know these are really shiny, so I'll do my best to read them. Morning Glory, affection and determination. The morning glory which blooms for a day differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. Alright, affection and yeah, I love that. Hyacinth, playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood, happiness, and adult brilliance. I 100% love this card. It's in my bio and stuff, but like, I'm a clown. Playfulness is something that play is really important to me. And White Rose, new start and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Ooh, I feel like there's gonna be like a new project or something coming for you this month. Alright, I'm gonna put all these over here maybe. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so let's start out setting up the weeks. So we're going to do like an overall color theme with my Pantone color chip cards that are almost too big to shuffle, almost too much to shuffle. We are going to try. Oh, okay, it's going to be a messy pile shuffle again. Yeah. One of these days, you guys, I'm going to figure out a better way to shuffle these. I swear. Promise. Woo! Okay, we got our first ones. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna put these to the side while we grab the rest. Alright, give me 2 more, spirit, 2 more. And this messy pile shuffle that I keep losing all my nail charms in. Ooh, boy. Those of you who do nail stuff, what do you glue them on with so they don't come off? Do I have to use super glue? I feel like I have to use super glue. Woo! Something went flying. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, we got it. Okay. We got our other 2. Great. Awesome. Ooh, I love that green. Okay. Let's clear the table. Okay, friends. Alright, week 1, we've got Deep Cobalt, Pantone 3935. Also, so if you're into angel numbers, I really love these, like the last 4 digits on a lot of these. Yeah, look up, Google angel number 3935, see if that resonates with you. If that's your jam. And then week 2, we've got Pantone 130850, Aspen Gold. Ooh, nice. And then we've got Pantone, no name on the color, but 383. But I love sort of like apple green, very like spring. You see these? And then last week, Pantone 120524 Citron. Ooh. Let's see this there. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. All right. All right. So for Monet Exchange, I think we're gonna use the Urban Tarot for this. Can you see these? Based on the great city of New York, which your queen hails from. All right, friends. Let's get into it. All right, first week, that deep cobalt. I'm getting very like rich but alone, right? I feel like you're gonna be at least the first week spending a lot of time, spending a lot of quality time, but maybe like a lot of quality time with yourself. Maybe you're gonna take some. Ooh, okay, take some extra time. All right, so our first one is we've got the Prince of Cups in reverse. For week 1, if I can manage to put it up here. Monet, we'll put you over here. And this deck also known as the Filmmaker. And then we've got. Alright, I think that's enough. Oof, and then 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like. Well, we'll get into it. Alright. Week 2. 7 of Cups. In this deck debauch. Right. And, ooh, the Fool. Alright. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that bright yellow says to me, like, sun, new beginnings, new things. I feel like if you're going to be starting a new project, it's probably going to happen in the second week. Oh, 2 came right out. Okay. For week 3, we've got 2 of Swords and the Chariot. Oh, yeah, I think things are going to really start kicking up for you in week 3. Ooh. All right, Spirit, can you give me some cards for pile 1 for week 4? Taking it to the streets, everybody, woo! Taking it to, why is that in my head? Taking it to the streets. Okay, oh, 8 of Pentacles, rock and roll. Oh! Cards are jumping all out over the place. And Queen of Cups, in this deck, the Therapist. Okay, oh yeah, alright, pile 1. So, the beginning part of the month, or at least the first week, is gonna seem, well, let me see. The last 3 weeks are looking really fantastic and are really exciting. I think the first week is gonna be, let's see. We've got so the Prince of Cups, which is like the Knight in this deck. It's sort of like. So, I always see the Prince of Cups as like, or the Knight of Cups rather, as sort of like the Casanova, sort of like warrior for love, but it can also be very like fuckboy energy, and especially like inverted like this, it gives me very like, like I'm gonna try to deceive you, especially like the Filmmaker in this deck, and that's all about like creating a story for someone, right? So I don't know if it's gonna be like, I mean, I feel like for most of you it's going to be a romantic partner, but there might be some other kind of like partnership or friendship. So like watch out for betrayals, watch out for deception, watch out for somebody that you trust, trying to take advantage of you. And it's in a way that you do not deserve. 9 of Swords, that is 100% like cruelty. That's the nightmare card, right? And I don't want that to scare you, right? But none of this is set in stone. These are all just things that could potentially coming. So I just want to say to you, like, yeah, like watch out for haters. Watch out for haters, because they might be trying to come for you during week 1. I think honestly it'd be best to like keep to yourself, take care of you, do you first, and then If somebody wants your energy, if you have leftover energy, give it then, because you got a lot coming for you in the next few weeks. Yeah, second week, I feel like, yeah, your new project's going to start. It's going to start in this week. Seven of Cups is like, it's like, what is it? It's like options, dream. It's kind of like the dream card. But for me, I like to think of it as like the options card. Like you're gonna have a lot of choices of things to do, and you're gonna start something really new and awesome. It could be a romantic venture. It could be a business venture. It could be a lot of things. This is a general reading, so it could be a lot of things for a lot of people. Here, let me move this over a little bit more. Yeah. It'll probably do different things for different people. But yeah, I mean, if you're starting any sort of thing online, whatever you're doing, this is 100% gonna go viral. You're gonna definitely see some success in whatever sort of online venture you're going into. Even if it's just like a YouTube channel, and if you're setting up a store, maybe you're gonna be like doing a lot of stuff on Zoom that's gonna make you very prominent. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of really awesome options there. Options, right? Alright, week 3, I think this is when things are really gonna like take off and blossom for you. Like this is gonna be the start of it, but then the third week. So Two of Swords is like, well, in this deck it's marked as peace, but it's also like the card of choices. You're gonna be making a choice between something. Perhaps these options are gonna get narrowed down from a whole multitude to just 2, and you're really gonna have to like make a choice, but whatever you do, you're gonna go for it, and things are gonna go fast. Both the Fool and the Chariot, these are major arcana. That is like big energy, and like this is all minor arcana. This is minor stuff. This is some stupid hater trying to get to you. Don't let them, because you got shit coming for you. Yeah, things are gonna move very quickly for you, especially then in week 4. Yeah, like this green, and then it's going it's almost like when you see a car go past and it looks like it's almost like brighter in color because it's going so fast. That's what this gives me, like the fast version of this green, right? And then like, Eight of Wands, like swiftness. Things are coming fast to you. You're gonna sometimes, like, if it's a romantic relationship, this also represents like the arrows of love, coming, like Cupid striking you. I love that. And then the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is 100% going to be you. So this is the therapist, somebody who's very mature, understanding, like wealthy. This is an excellent omen right here. I will say, so the 7, you'll see it's debauched, because cups can also, it means emotions, but it can also mean like alcohol. So you might be going to some parties and stuff, but I'd say live it up, because I don't see anything that's really gonna, if anything, I feel like you're gonna need the break. So in the second week, assuming, restrictions are up or whatever, but find ways to like have fun, right? And I feel like that's really gonna feed into it. Like, right here, the playfulness, that's gonna be so important, because this first week's gonna suck a little bit, but if you can like find playfulness in things, even when it seems like you can't, that's what's gonna lead you to like all of this like great success over here. Yeah, new starts, determination. Yeah, this is looking really good. Really good, pile 1. I'm very excited for you guys. Alright, I think next up, let's go. Okay, so I've never used these before in like a video reading or journal reading. I've only ever used them for myself. These are cards that I made. These are it's essentially like a poetry deck, right? Woo! And so I want to see what we get out for you. Okay. I am your opus, I am your valuable, the pure gold baby that melts to a shriek. I turn and burn. Do not think I underestimate your great concern. Ash, ash, you poke and stir. Flesh, bone, there is nothing there. A cake of soap, a wedding ring, a gold filling. So this is from Lady Lazarus by Sylvia Plath. And yeah, I feel like this is very much the energy of this. Like, whatever's happening, perhaps it's even starting like now for you, but whatever's happening that's going to be, like, keep you up, stress you, and the haters that are going to try to come for you. So all of this sounds, so this is just a snippet of it, right? So this poem is essentially about how Sylvia has tried to harm herself in multiple ways. However, she still rises and continues to. And then after this, I believe the last thing is like, and like, it was, I think, from the ash I rise. Lady Lazarus from the Bible, came back from the dead. So these people think they're gonna knock you down and keep you down, but they have no idea what's coming for you. Don't even worry about them, because you got so much like good and positive coming in your life. You don't have room for the negativity. 100%. Alright, Spirit, do you have any like general advice you'd like to give? So I like to do this sort of like 3-part advice card jam. Oh, you can see my sunburn. Whoops. I should have put more sunscreen on. And I like to do sort of like an above and below, and then the connection in between. So first, I think let's go get some advice from our little Fae friends. Alright. Fae, Forest Spirits, positive Fae. We don't need any of your like nasty brothers and sisters over here. What kind of advice do you have for pile 1? For the next month? What do you want to tell them? Anything you want to say to them? What you got? Can you give me at least one thing? Be awful quiet to this pile 1. This is normally noisy deck. Oh, here we go. Mandrake Spirit. Keep yourself rooted in the earth. Spring is coming. Dream deep. Yeah. Don't, whatever's happening, keep yourself rooted. Perhaps going for a walk. I don't know if maybe you're an empath. Doing some more grounding might be really good for you. Learning how to like protect yourself a little bit more. I think that's going to be, yeah. Spring is coming. Look, spring is coming. Spring's coming, guys. So just hold tight. Hold tight. Right. Alright, and so now I want to do draw a deck or draw a card that's like, sort of like, from the places in between. So like you're sort of like ancient ancestors, people who have like, who are sort of like between realms, beings that travel. They're not necessarily like the high spirits, but like helpful, like ancestor spirits. Perhaps like family members that have passed away that you talk to. Like, once I started getting into this stuff, like it's just so weird which family members decide they're gonna like hang out with you and be like, hey, I'm here now. Just like, it's so strange. Literally, like the last ones I would have picked, and I was like, oh, we're gonna do that? Alright, cool. Alright, the pile 1's ancient ancestors. We got any? Ooh. We got okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna take the top one, because that's a lot, Spirit. This one's coming out the most. Okay. First breath, beginner's mind. 100%. There's this saying that, like, to do well at things, like, go into everything like a beginner. And it's sort of like, it's a humbling thing, but it's also, there's more freedom, because when you're not a beginner anymore, like, there's this pressure to, like, not mess up. There's this pressure to not make mistakes. If you're a beginner, you can make all the mistakes you want, and it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think, like, first breath, beginner's mind. Take some time to take some breaths. Stay in that beginner energy. There's a lot of awesome stuff coming for you, and don't let it get you cocky. Don't let your ego get to you. You're already awesome, and you know that. Spirit knows that. And just trust that, and just know it, right? And just know it. Alright. Then, let's go to... Alright. Angels and higher realm spirits. This is the White Light Oracle. I love this deck. It's beautiful. Okay. Angels, higher spirits. What kind of advice do you have for pile 1? For this coming month? What would you like to share with them? Anything you want to share? Ooh. Ah! Okay, that's too many cards, Spirit. Too many. Okay, let's give you a quick... Calm down just slightly. Alright, angels. Can you give me a card? Just one, please. If you don't mind. Oh, okay, here we go. Really? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't need to look at my bad, okay. Well, it gave me two without a choice, so, first we got the magnetism of Eros, and the beatitude of sacred rapture. Holy moly, friends. Yeah, so, okay, so, for some of you, there's definitely a big love connection coming. Big, like, I'm getting, like twin flame soulmate vibes. For some of you, there's just gonna be a lot of, like, creative energy coming. The magnetism of Eros, it's a very, like, creative energy, right? These two souls are, like, drawn to each other, and it's a very, like, passionate sort of energy. So whatever you're going to be doing is something you're going to be very, very passionate about. And this card is all about just sort of, like, letting yourself give in to those moments of, like, and really these cards are about pleasure, like, physical pleasure, whether it's, like, you know, sexual, or, like, it could be, like, so many other things. It could be you, like, maybe, like, really getting to, like, self-massage, or even something like that. Like, yeah, this is all about, like, getting into your, like, spirit wants you to get more in touch with your physical self while you're doing this, so that you can enjoy all the spiritual rewards that are coming. I feel like you've been detached from your body for a little bit. Maybe too, like, caught up in what's going on around you, maybe too caught up in your job. Yeah, like, take some time to really, like, feel your body in, like, whatever way you are comfortable with, and whatever way is okay with you, even if that means, like a 2-minute meditation or something, or just sitting and, like, trying to breathe, like, purposefully. There's so many different ways you could just, like, really, like, explore who you are. There's so much good and power in you. And I feel like the neglect that you give to your body sometimes doesn't let that energy flow. Like, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be, or whatever you think perfect is. Just do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. I think that's the message of this month for the most part. Yeah, I love this message for you. All right, friends. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, thank you so much for checking this out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, friends. Hey, pile 2. So you may notice that I've already lost about 2 charms on my nails. Let's see how many keep on during your reading. Oh. Oh yeah. Woo, the incest is picking up. Oh man. Pile 2. What's coming up? What's happening? Alright, so you've picked Kimchi, the beautiful makeup artist, the Korean doll, the Chipotle lover. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that energy. I feel like, yeah, people think you're pretty quiet and subdued, but you could be a real bitch when you want to. You do not hold back. Yeah, they don't nickname her Shade Chi without reason, right? Alright. So for your reading, I think I'm gonna use the Magic Tarot, which has a lot of like cool, really like creative images for these, and I feel like it's very much like kimchi energy. So we're gonna do that. But beforehand, I would like to grab one of these like psychedelic oracle cards. Sort of get like what's gonna be like the theme for you for the next coming month. Like just kind of like the overall arcing theme of, ooh, alright. Ooh, the key. Very cool. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this image. Yeah, so this image is interesting because, so a key, like, it unlocks things, right? It opens doors, it opens new opportunities. I feel like it's also like, it's an answer to a question. So I feel like you're gonna, there's something that's been on your mind, there's something that you've been thinking about, and I feel like you're finally gonna start getting the answer, or essentially getting the key you need to open the door that you're trying to. That's what I'm getting from that. Alright, next, I'm gonna draw a card to see what your, like, overall vibe, what you're feeling, what you're gonna be feeling like for this month. These are my Yo MTV rap cards. I love these cards. They're actually, like, weirdly, I resonate with them a lot. I don't know why. Yeah, I have, like, hundreds of cards. And all I have is men. I have no idea if there are any women in this deck. But, yeah, we're doing energy. Okay, wow, Spirit, that's a lot. But this one came out first. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, friends. MC Hammer. So this deck has a lot of MC Hammer cards. So Yofak, MC Hammer owns his own record company, Busted Records. So this card is the last MC Hammer card in the deck. And so MC Hammer, if any of you don't know the story of his career, it's very interesting. Like, he was like, you know, went from nothing to overnight success to, you know, spending everything he had, being essentially completely irresponsible and also getting screwed over by his management. That's a whole thing. And he lost everything and had to file for bankruptcy and was doing like car insurance commercials for a while. But now he's doing a lot of like really cool stuff and doing a lot of stuff that he loves and he's inspired by. He's still producing, but like at a much more chill, sort of mature level. Yeah, and I feel like that's sort of the energy, that's sort of the vibe you're gonna be getting off. Like, you've been through some shit. You've been through some things, but now is the time for you to be you. Like, look at how happy he is. Look how excited he is. You're gonna be vibing and feeling yourself, finally, like you deserve. I don't know why I just said that, but I feel that I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, you need this. You deserve this. You need an effing rest. 100%. Alright, Spirit. And then before we get into the cards, what gifts are you gonna be, giving to Pile 2 to deal with everything that's gonna be happening this coming month? What kind of gifts, Spirit? Woo! Alright. We've got, sorry, I know these cards are real shiny, but I'll do my best. False Indigo, Immersion, and Intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Yeah, so I think this is telling you, or rather, you're going to be getting a gift of, like, your intuition is going to be getting a huge boost this month. And I think you should really listen to it. I mean, I feel like you do. I feel like you do already. But really, really try to tune in with it a little bit more this month. because Spirit's going to be sending you some crazy strong messages through it. Alright, Spirit, can we get... Is there anything else? Any other gifts you would like to give Pile 2 to deal with? Ooh, that's a lot. Can we be a little more concise, maybe? Perhaps. Ooh! Oh, let's just flip right over. Garden Heliotrope. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Pile 2, you are getting the key to open the door to your dreams this month. That is happening for you. Ah! I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into these cards. So first... We've got my Pantone color chip cards. I love these cards, but they are such a pain to shuffle. You just have to do some like weird, messy pile shuffle. So we're gonna be doing that. Alright, Spirit, can you give me... So we're gonna pull a color for each week and sort of get like the overall situation. Spirit, what is... Helps if I didn't elbow the cards off the table, right? Alright. Alright, Spirit, what's going on week 1? Pile 2. What's happening? Oop. Alright, week 1, we've got Warm Gray 2. Oop. Oop. Week 2, we've got Pantone 142. Ooh, I like that. It's very bright. I like that color a lot. Week 3, Spirit. Ooh! Oh, yeah, week 3 and week 4 has popped out over here. Week 3, we've got Pantone 291, this, like, beautiful sort of blue color. And then Pantone 9041. Ooh, it's sort of like a... It's like a pale gray bluish. Feels very, like... Interesting. It's almost got a little bit of green in it, too. I love that as a wall color. I don't know. Oh, it's giving me, like, shopping for paint or something. You buying a house? That's probably just gonna be for a few of you, but alright. Alright, now let's get the Magic Tarot started. Okay. Alright, spirits, angels, ancient ancestors. Can you help me figure out what's happening for pile 2 in week 1 of this? Really, this is gonna be the next week, really, for you guys. Oh! Okay, Spirit, that is like 20 cards. That is way too many. We gotta be a little more concise. We gotta be a little bit more concise. Spirit's got a lot to say to you. Alright, okay, here we go. Whoop! We've got, okay, the Tower. And, let's just flip over in here. The Emperor. Very interesting. Wow, 2 major arcana in the first week. Okay, let's see if we can move more over here. More. Huh. Well, wow, wow, powerful energies. Let's pull out the rest of them and then we'll start to discuss a little more. Alright, week 2, first card. 8 of Wands. Alright, Spirit, another card for pile 2. Oh! 2 of Swords. Alright, pile 3, Spirit. What we got? What's happening for pile 2? Oop! And week... Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I will take the first 2. Oh wow, Knight of Cups and 9 of Wands. Alright, friends. Damn. Ooh. Okay, I will take the first 2. Spirit, you got a lot to say to pile 2. Alright, Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Wow, this is a lot of major arcana, guys. This is gonna be a big month for you. Okay. So week 1, alright, well, I don't think there's any way to get around. There's going to be, some kind of incident or conflict or something that's going to happen. But the tower is upright, and essentially what the tower does is it comes crashing down because its foundation was unstable to begin with. So let's take a look here. Yeah, like, I mean, almost the way that, like, this bottom part here, the little squiggles, it almost made me think of, like, a building built on sand, right? And that you get tossed out of. And you see this little keyhole, like, you thought this was gonna be your thing, and it's not. The Emperor, I don't know, this could be a lot of things. This could be, like, a boss. This could be, like, but this is giving me, for some of you, I feel like it'll be a work thing. For some of you, and this is like the father card, really. You might, if any of you, like, have dads or speak to your dads, like, you might have an issue with a father figure or a boss in your life. This could also be sort of like if you have been in a relationship and maybe your partner is a little domineering. This is giving me very that energy. And in which case, frankly, for, like, all of that, like, what this is going to do is destroy the foundations. Like, I don't know if you're having some sort of, it's possible you've already started this energy here. Some sort of family thing that's specifically, like, maybe with an uncle or some kind of older man. But yeah, he's yeah. I will say that the first week, all of these are upright, and it's major arcana. So it's powerful energy. It's going to feel like a lot, but it's ultimately all for the positive, all for the best. I really love this emperor. He's got, like, his, like, Roman outfit, and then his little, like, look like little Chuck Taylors. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, I feel like this guy might dress, like, a little more, might have a little more, like, casual style, whoever this emperor is. Like, he's gonna seem like he's pretty chill, but yeah, I don't think this is, I'm not getting great vibes, especially since, like this, like, he's looking away from the tower. He's not paying attention to what's happening over here. He's ignoring it, and I feel like that's not necessarily energy that you want in your life. Pile 2. Week 2, we've got, and yeah, it's a little gray, it's a little dark. It seems like, I feel like week 1 might be a little, I don't want to say sad, but it'll be maybe a little dull, maybe a little boring. It might, but, you know, the thing's, like, I'm not seeing any, like, sadness cards, I'm not seeing any nightmare cards, I'm not seeing any, like, heartbreak. So I feel like it's just going to be some sort of, like, I mean, perhaps you're going to get, I don't want to say you're going to get fired from your job, or there might be some sort of incident at your job, but if you do, like, that job was crap anyway. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Week 2, now we've got this, like, the nice warm orange. It's, like, red. It says, like, yellow of the sun and then fire red mixed together. Very, like, strong energies, which makes perfect sense because right next to it is the Eight of Wands, which is the card of Wands is fire, and this is also, like, the card of swiftness, right? And so what's kind of cool about this one is it's somebody, like, essentially eating a bunch of branches, and they have, like, the 8th one right there. Like, they almost look like musical instruments. That's very cool. Like, this almost gives me, like, I'm gonna take all the drugs vibes, but don't do that. Don't do that, friends. Don't do that. I mean, unless that's your thing, in which case you do what you want to do. Make the choices you want. But yeah, I feel like this lady is like, I'm gonna eat all the sticks. I'm ready for stick energy right now. This is it. Right now. Also, I mean, wands also sometimes represent penises, so take that how you want to. If that's something that you're into. But yeah, it could also, something very swiftly, things are going to change very swiftly. It's going to be almost like a black and white change here. Night to day. And then 2 of Swords. So you're going to have to, there's going to be like a choice presented to you. It's possible that, like, and sometimes this also represents like a truce, right? Like perhaps whatever fight or thing happened there, very quickly is going to come to some sort of like peaceful resolution. Or once this is over, things are going to open up for you, and you're gonna have to make a choice between some things going forward. But they're both positive choices. They're both good choices. It's just, what do you want to do, right? You have to choose what you want to do for yourself. Woo! And then week 3, we've got this like beautiful things are a little bit of calm for you. Things are gonna be a little bit more chill. This blue like gives me very like peaceful like sea vibes. And then right next to it we've got Knight of Cups, which is water, and in this deck, he's riding a seahorse, which I love. I mean, maybe I don't know if you're near a beach, you're gonna be spending time near water, but it's possible you might be doing that in the 3rd week as well. Knight of Cups also, it's sort of like, he's sort of like the warrior for love, right? Like, so this could be like a potential like love connection, like especially if like this was an old relationship. Things are gonna change quickly. Once people find out you're single, it's over, man. Like, you're gonna be like, you're gonna have choices. You're gonna have choices, and there's definitely somebody that wants to bring a cup of feelings and maybe some other things to you. I will say the Knight of Cups is, it can sometimes be like a Casanova vibe, like a little like fuckboy energy. So watch out for that. But I don't see anything negative in here or anything like indicating that that's where that's gonna go. And Knight of Wands is sort of like a wait and see, right? Like, you see this cat, it's sort of like taking a pause. See, this cat has all this stuff going on, and it's like, what are you gonna do? But the cat is distracted by something else over here. I feel like you're probably gonna get a lot of, perhaps you're gonna get hit on or propositioned or hit up for dates. But I feel like you're not gonna make a choice right away. You're gonna, perhaps you're like, yeah, no, I'm worried about me right now, so I don't have time for this. I think you'll enjoy the attention, but I don't know if you're necessarily ready. See, like look, the cat's looking over here, and the knight's looking the other way. I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna be like, yeah, now's not really the time, guy. And then in week 4, we've got this sort of like, it's like giving me like fresh energy. Like, if I take a bite of mint gum, I feel like this is like what color that taste is, right? And so I feel like it's gonna be, so if you see like week 1 and week 4, they're very similar, but this is a little darker and muted, and this is like brighter and fresher, right? So it's gonna feel a little bit, I think, like there might be some weird like serendipities between week 1 and week 4 for you, but week 4 is just gonna be way more positive. So we start with the Knight of Swords, which could potentially also be another suitor coming to see you. Knight of Swords is also like valor and bravery, and I'm gonna go after that thing, and like can sometimes be like impatience. Swords is air. Swords is like thoughts and words, very mental. And I feel like week 4 is I feel like this bunny is you. Is going to be you going after it. Now that you finally have, like, you know what you want. You got the key. You got the answer that you wanted, and you're going to go do the thing that you want to do. I'm getting a lot of different things, and this is a general reading, so, you know, I'm reading for a lot of you guys, so it's going to be different for all of you. But and then we have the High Priestess, another major arcana, the High Priestess is like, it's like an introverted energy, but it's like knowledge, right? It's High Priestess is all about imparting secret knowledge and letting you know things. I like this little side eye she's like giving. It feels very kimchi, this look, right? I feel like whatever is happening, if this is a romantic interest, you're busy, you're learning, maybe you're in school, maybe you're like reading a book on something, bettering yourself, and you're like, no, I ain't got time for that right now. That's really interesting. Okay, I think next we'll do, let's do some advice from Spirit, I like to do sort of a above and below and between sort of advice. So let's start with our fun little earth spirits. The Fae people, the fair people. Do you have any advice for pile 2 for this coming month? My fae friends. Anything? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, can we simplify a little bit? Fae friends. Can we give pile? Ooh. Okay. That is like, that's even more cards. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, what if I ask, give me 30 cards? Give me 30 cards, Fae Spirits. What you yeah. Hedge Guardians. Walk Widdershins and seek the land under the hill. Yeah. When's the last time you went out for a walk, pile 2? When's the last time you got some fresh air and some vitamin D? We are just like houseplants with more complicated emotions. Yeah, seek some nature. Even if it's just like going for a walk around the block or something. Like, get some fresh air, you guys. Alright, Faye, anything else? Any other 30 cards? You're funny. We'll take this top one, and then we're gonna put the rest back. The Wild God. Go to the woods, to moss, to mud, to magic. Yeah, go outside. Get some... The Fae wants you to come hang out with them. Spend some time in nature. I think that's... Yeah. Especially... Yeah. Especially... Okay, sorry, I just... Sorry, hold on, I'm getting some. I'm just hearing, like, I want to play. I want to play with them. Tell them I want to play. So, yeah, go outside, guys. There's some spirits that wanna have fun with you out there. Embrace it. Yeah, immersion and intuition. Go for a walk and just follow your intuition. Don't have a plan. Just start walking and see where it takes you. As far as you feel safe and comfortable, of course. Alright, next we're gonna go for, like, so this is sort of like the in-between, sort of, for, like, middle spirits. This is, like, ancient ancestors, family members that have passed away, sort of, like, guardian spirits like that, that sort of travel, you know, that may have been on the material plane, but are now, elsewhere. Spirits that have sort of, like, connection to both. A little bit. And so they have sort of like a different perspective. Okay. Alright. Do you have any advice for pile 2? Yeah, I feel like the Fae really like you. I don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but like, but like maybe set up like a little fairy garden or a little fairy house or something. Just put it in your window. I feel like they like you, and they would like to spend more time with you. All right, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Yeah, don't be afraid. Yeah, your intuition. Don't be afraid to get in touch with like your spiritual side a little more. Like, if you want to talk to some spirits, like these fairies really want to get to know you. And I think, yeah, like, and the High Priestess. That's very like between. Because she has all this, like, sort of, like, knowledge of, like, from, like, the Akashic records and stuff, but she exists on this plane, right? But she is sort of, like, of both, and I think that's going to be sort of the energy you're going to be embracing, and honestly, like, getting into your intuition more and embracing that sort of, like, that sort of, like, I'm not of the material plane. One of my nail charms just fell off, friend. That's so funny. Yeah, look, it's a little flower charm. Yeah, go pick some flowers with the fairies, guys. I feel like that's if you're interested, I feel like that's something that would definitely for you. Yeah. Okay. Shh. Fairies, I hear you. They hear you. They got your message. They want to see... I know. Okay. You want to see them. I told them. Are we okay? Can I move on to the next deck? Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, and I think last thing I want, this will be second to last thing, but, oh yeah, we're gonna do for, like, so, this is the White Light Oracle, it's a beautiful deck, and I think, see if your angels and other, completely spiritual beings have anything they'd like to share with you. What kind of advice does Pile 2's angels want to give to them? Oh. Seraph of 963. So this one is it's super beautiful. Here, can we see? I just realized you guys can't see it. It's giving me it's very like, how do I put this? So the seraphim are like one of the highest vibrational angels, right? And so it's here, so you can see Seraph of 963 hertz. And it's sort of like when you get caught up in like religious rapture, or if you've ever had a moment, I don't know if you're religious or anything, or have had any sort of like spiritual experience where you've just been sort of like overwhelmed. This is sort of like that energy, very like energy of awe, of wonder. It's like complete intuition, right? It's completely up on that high vibration. Yeah, like your angels want to speak to you through your intuition. So many spirits want to communicate with you. I mean, you are the high priestess, right? I think you just gotta open up and let them. If you're not really sure, so there's a lot of really cool like YouTube sort of like music things, and for you, I would search for something that's 963 hertz, and like play it while you're doing whatever, and see how it makes you feel. I feel like it might help unlock some things, and it might help you find the key that you're looking for, because I think the key that you need to open the door you want is your intuition. It's in your intuition. I feel like you already know what it is, but you just haven't, like, you just don't realize you know it. Is that weird? Does that make sense? Yeah, I feel like you need to, like, fall in love with your higher self. Fall in love with the part of yourself that you might not realize you have yet. And even maybe you do. I feel like you know you have a good intuition, but like really take some time to go in and like embrace it if you can, even a little bit. Yeah. Alright, and then before we go, I almost forgot. So I have this sort of like, this is a deck I've only ever used for myself, and this video is the first time ever using it with other people. It's essentially like poetry excerpts. And some of my favorite poems, but let's see. All right, Spirit, what? You guys, this got like, it was like cute and funny because kimchi is, but like, we're all just spiritual beings having a, material existence, right? And yeah, I think you have such a beautiful spirit, Pile 2. I think it's time that you, like, opened it up, unlocked it, and let it shine. Like, let the universe see it. Okay. On NBC, CNN, and NPR, broken windows are weeping. We'll have 35 apples and shrieking in the thickets. Aloft in the air golden, and golden the dial among the mounds. So much is stunted in understanding of what a light can be. Pile 2. So much is stunted in understanding of what a light can be. They storm the scrimmage line and clear-cut bran and germ. We want the petal onto itself, the unalterable vessel. The arc end of the precipice grows 1.9% annually. What was popular music like before the crisis? Excerpt from Something is Coming Towards Us by Allie Warren. Yeah, this line is just like pie on me. So much is stunted in understanding of what a light can be, and I feel like, not that you're stunted, but like, I wish you understood how powerful your light could be. And I think this month you're gonna start to, and that's gonna be really, really powerful for you. I think that's why there's so many major arcana here. Oh, pile 2. Oh, look. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Oh my god, it's giving me goosebumps. Your reading just gave me goosebumps. Alright. Alright, sending much love to you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I've got shivers right now. Yeah. You're a beautiful light, and I love you. Alright. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 3. I've continued to lose nail charms throughout this reading, so let's see how many I keep on for yours. Alright, so you've picked Coco Montrese. Bitch, look how orange you look. I love this. Yeah, so you're so talented. You're so creative. And frankly, what's most important to me is, like, you have a really, I feel like you have a really great sense of humor about yourself. Like, like, do you remember when, I remember when, like, I don't know if you follow any of these Instagrams, but, like, Coco Montrese likes to post weird photos, like, where her face is, like, the sunset from this picture, and she's really sort of embraced yeah, I think she came into All-Stars with, like, a Dorito purse, right? Yeah, just, like, hilarious, fun energy. I feel like I want to hang out with you, Pile 3. You seem like a lot of fun. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright, we're going to start with a overall theme for this month. This is sort of like more of like an oracle deck, but it's like a psychedelic oracle deck. I always forget the full name of it. Woo! It flew right out. Theme for this month? Ooh, macrocosm. So this is about, like, seeing, like, noticing how big the world is and how big the universe is. Like, oh, it's just like, it's very like, I mean, if you think about, like, how big you are compared to the Earth, and then how big you are compared to the solar system, and then how big you are compared to the galaxy, and then how big the galaxy is compared to the rest of the universe, and just how it goes up and up and up, and like this is a card of like being in awe, right? Like feeling small doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing when it makes you, when the thing you're looking at is so inspiring, is so great that you can't help but be overwhelmed with those feelings. Wow. Pile 3. That's very interesting. Okay. Next, we're gonna see if we can get a read on what you're gonna be feeling, what your vibe is gonna be for this month. I'm using my Yo MTV rap cards, alright, which I love and I weirdly resonate with, and I love using them for like people. All right, Spirit, what's the vibe for pile 3? No, that's too many. I took out 1, but then you gave me 5, so that's the wrong one. Okay, what's this one? Ah, LL Cool J. All right. So let me do a little thing. LL Cool J was the first rapper to release a successful slow rap, I Need Love. LL was named one of the 10 sexiest men in rock and roll by Playgirl magazine. In honor, he never argued. Oh yeah. So I feel like you're gonna be definitely feeling yourself. You're gonna be having a lot of confidence. There's a lot of LL Cool J cards in the deck, and this one's is like sort of around like the middle of his career, his height of the Kangol hats. He had a really fantastic career. Not only did he like was successful in music, but then he was a successful actor afterwards as well. Yeah, this is good vibes. This is really positive energy. Yeah, I feel you're gonna be embracing a lot of like really positive. I feel like I know this sounds like cheesy and on the nose, but I feel like people are gonna think you're like super fucking cool. Like you're the coolest person they know this month. You're just gonna be giving off that self-assured, confident vibe to everyone. I love that. All right, and then and let's do I can pick this up with my nails. Let's see what gifts Spirit is gonna give you to deal with all the stuff that's gonna be coming this month. All right, Spirit, what gifts do you have for pile 3? Ooh. First we got false indigo, immersion and intuition. Very cool. And anything else? Whoa, Spirit, that has way too many cards. Okay, I'll take this one. Sweet pea. Blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. Oh, I love that. Blissful pleasure and intuition. Ooh. I want it in your month, pile 3. That sounds awesome. Alright. And then, so now I'm going to pull some of my Pantone color chip cards that I have fully given up shuffling like a normal human. And we're just gonna we're just gonna do a big messy pile shuffle. Woo! Coco on the loose. All right. Band on the run. Band on the run. That's a weird song to have in my head. Band on the run. Are you in a band? Are you on the run, pile 3? What's going on? Or am I just like picking up a radio station? Alright, well, ooh, this is fun. We got one that came out. Let's see if I can grab it. What was it? With my foot? Because it flew across the floor. Oh, yes. Hell yeah, circus school. Okay. So, we've got Pantone for week 1, 140848, Mimosa. Ooh, yeah. You gonna be hitting some brunches, pile 1? Or pile 1. Pile 3. We're in week 1. Alright. Alright, Spirit, can you give me something for week 2? What you got? Alright, Pantone 3984. Love this sort of like rich green. Very like vegetal. Ooh. Week 3. Pirate Black. Arr. 194305. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I did that. And then for week 3, and then for week 4, Pantone 5555. And actually, um, so I love using these numbers. I might have forgot to mention some of the other piles, but as angel numbers. So if you want to check out your angel number for that week, week 5, it's 5555. I love that. That's a very lucky repeating number. 4305 for week 3, 3985 for week 2, and 848 for week 1. All right. What? We can get some order here. Alright, great. Alright. Alright, pile 3. Let's pull some cards. You know what? So Coco is a legendary queen. She is one of, like, she's been around for a while. I'm not saying she's old, but she has been around for a while. And I think the deck I'm gonna use, I actually don't use this deck around a lot of people, but so I started reading tarot when I started really, I guess, studying tarot when I was about 10, because my father, who was Catholic, told me one day, randomly, out of nothing, that tarot cards are evil and that I should never use them. And I was like, okay, Dad, whatever. That's weird. I didn't mention them, but that's fine. And then, wouldn't you know it, a few weeks later, I'm like putting away laundry, because, you know, I'm doing my chores. And I put away laundry in his drawers. And what do I find in the bottom? I can't shuffle this. But this tarot deck, right? So, and I was like, oh, hell no. So I swiped this, and it has been mine ever since. This is the same deck I swiped from my father when I was 10 years old, and I have been using, and frankly, it was my only deck for, like, the longest time. Yeah, oh wow, it's a very active deck. So yeah, alright, let's get into it for week 1 for pile 3. Alright, so we got 3 of Swords reversed. What else, Spirit? What we got for pile 3 here? Oh yeah, I can feel it. I can feel all the energy in this deck. Oh, the Chariot. Oh wow, alright. Powerful. Alright, week 2 for pile 3. We've got the 10 of Swords. And this also came out. And then the 8 of Swords. Alright. A lot of Swords energy here. A lot of air energy. Alright, week 3. We got the Hangman. Got a major arcana. Ooh, and this just jumped out. Knight of Pentacles. Alright. Very cool. Scooch this up so we can have room. And then for week 4, Spirit, what's going on for pile 3? Ooh, King of Wands. And alright, 5 of Wands reversed. Very interesting. Okay. So pile 3. So 3 of Swords is normally heartbreak. 3 of Swords reversed is usually like avoiding a heartbreak or a heartbreak avoided. It's sometimes also like getting over heartbreak, because like when I see this, I imagine like the sword sliding out of the heart, right? But it is a little topsy-turvy. And then we've got the Chariot, right? Which is like forward progress, it's motion, it's sometimes travel. I feel like week 1, you're gonna dodge a bullet somehow. Like, you're gonna avoid some sort of major heartbreak. You should sort of be like, dodging it. Like, you know those memes where it's like, negative energy, bad vibes, like, dodging it all over the place. I feel like that's definitely gonna be you, week 1. Is trying to dodge it. And sometimes, and also sometimes, 3 of Swords reverse can be like a breakup or a heartache or a tragedy that is necessary that you are putting off. Like it could all, and this will resonate depending. This is a general reading for. This might be just some of you, but for some of you, it's gonna be you've been in a relationship and you kind of know that maybe it's not great, but you're gonna sort of dodge some sort of fight or avoidable thing, and you're gonna be full steam ahead. Perhaps you're even gonna get like engaged to this person or something. But I don't see like the Hierophant. I don't see any sort of like marriage cards. So I don't think this is and so it might not necessarily be love life either. This could be like a friendship or like anybody that you're like close to. It could also be like family, family that you should have cut out that you didn't, um, and it could and sometimes it's also like avoiding difficult issues, which especially with this mimosa here, like this is giving me very like I'm gonna go out for brunch and not think about it sort of vibes. And yeah. And you're gonna have like this great motion, but I feel like week 2 might slow you down just like a little bit. This is a lot of swords in week 2, and we've got the 10 of swords, which I mean, it is like it's defeat, but it's also not something. It's not something you did to yourself. Like this is like it's you'll notice it's all in the back. So this is like betrayal. This is somebody. This is. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if maybe like you or maybe you helped somebody avoid heartbreak and then they went around and like stabbed you in the back, and you can feel like your hands are tied and there's not much you can do about the situation. But this warm sort of like moss green gives me like growth in earth. Like sometimes things need to be taken down and destroyed before something even better can be built. Like when you like mulch things into compost and then you can grow even like stronger, hardier plants the next year. I feel like these 3 together, that's very much that. Week 2 might be a little bit challenging. Week 1 will be, I think, fun, but it will also be, stock up that fun because week 2 might be a little more challenging. And then at the beginning of week 3, it's gonna seem a little dark. And you're not gonna know exactly what to do. We've got the Hangman. This is sort of like indecision between 2 worlds. The story behind the Hangman is, you're hung upside down so that you can see things from a different perspective. So I feel like you're gonna get a lot of perspective based on what happened, and you're gonna get a lot of new information that you didn't have before, so you can make even more better choices for yourself in the future. Like you'll notice he's not like not dead. There's nothing bad happening to him. Like he's just sort of chilling, right? And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Pardon me, I'm doing this a little late. So this core cards are often people. So this could be like a potential new romantic partner. It could be a new business partner. Pentacles, it feels very could be very business partner. It could be like a man with money that's coming. But it can also be like just material gain. And I feel like things are definitely going to turn around in the second half of week 3 for you. Week 3 for you. In a big way. Like it might even be like a job offer or a promotion. This is giving me very like wealth and money. I know it's a general reading, but I'm getting very like money or like you dating somebody rich, somebody wealthy. The first half of the week is going to be very, like, you're not going to know what's going on. You're going to feel like you're in limbo. And I think it's funny because it's, like, pirate black. Because black is, like, it's dark and it's scary, but, like, pirates, at least the pirates that we know in pop culture, not, like, Somali pirates, are, like, fun. Like, yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum, right? Like, it's not, this isn't bad energy. And also, I actually really like this black. I think it's really cool. It's just, I think it's going to be very, like, sort of alone energy for the first part of the week, which might be rough because I feel like you might be a little bit of a social person sometimes, especially with the pandemic. It's been, I feel like it's been a little hard for you to get some of the social interaction sometimes that you need, at least this past year. But this Knight of Pentacles is going to move, so it's going to be a little slow-moving energy. It might be, like, a job offer or, like, a promotion that doesn't kick in for a while. But when it does, it will be real, and it will be material, and it will be substantial. Oh, and now I just lost another charm. I've lost at least one in every reading, friends. And then we've got the next week, where we've got sort of this, like, more, like, calmer, bluish energy, but it's got a little bit of the green in it. So I feel like it's almost like an integration of the things that happen, and frankly, it feels like the integration of these colors into that is gonna turn you into like. And then we've got like the King of Wands here. It's very like passionate, strong energy. I feel like you're gonna be ready to take on things. This could also be like perhaps a new boss or something like that, or the new offer that you're gonna come into. And then Five of Wands reversed is very like, so Five of Wands, it's like, it can be strife, but it can also be like committee coming together. I feel like you're gonna come back from this and rise to some prominence. But people are gonna be mad about it. People are gonna be mad about it. And they're not gonna like it. They're gonna try to fight you. They might try to somebody might try to like fight your promotion, but like they're not gonna succeed. It's gonna be sort of a feudal. This is Five of Wands reviews is like a feudal fight. It's like a stupid fight that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, watch out for like getting into like, I know some of this might be a little rough, but don't let it get to you, and like don't get into it with people who just want the negative energy and just feed off the negative energy, you know? Like, you're the fucking King of Wands. Come on. Like, you don't need this. You're above this. Look at these little, like, peasants running around here. Look, you're looking away. I feel like you're gonna be like, that's cute, and then go about your business, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna pull, so this is a deck that I've only ever used at home. It's the first time I'm using it around people, and this is a deck I made myself. It's all poetry. It's all like snippets of poetry. So let's see if I can pull one. Spirit, can you give me a little poem for pile 3 for this next month? Okay. Come tonight, I declare, we must move instead of pray. Tonight, east of here, 2 boys, one dressed in what could be blood, and one dressed in what could be blood before the wound. Meat and mean mug. God, tonight, let them dance. Tonight, the bullet does not exist. Tonight, the police have turned to their God for forgiveness. Tonight, we bury nothing. We serve a God with no need for shovels. We serve a God with a bad hip and a brother in prison. And this is an excerpt from Tonight in Oakland by Dennis. I think it's Dennis Smith. I might be saying that wrong. I love this. Yeah. No. So this is. So yeah. So there might be some like negativity and some scary thing. Maybe even like, I don't even want to say scary, but like sort of uncontrollable things that might happen. But no. But like. But ultimately, like, this is gonna be a celebration. Like, for you at the end of this month, tonight for you at the end of this month is gonna be like forget all the violence and the negativity that the people want to bring into your life. Tonight you move. And tonight being the end of this month, you move, you dance, and you embrace life. And I feel that, like, blissful pleasure, like, embrace that. Like, I feel like people are gonna be jealous of you for this. Being able to just, like, come back from this and be like, nah, it ain't a thing, I got this, like, I'm okay. And people are gonna be mad. People are gonna be mad you didn't fail. Some people just like to see other people stay in misery because it justifies them staying in their own misery and not doing the things that they need to for themselves. But yeah, you're so much above that. And then yeah, I feel like you already have like a strong intuition, and this is just a reminder, I think, from Spirit to, like, yeah, use it to know when to walk away from something. No, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You know, got it. Okay, so let's do some quick advice cards. So we're gonna start with so I do like above, below, and between. So let's start with our friendly Fae Earth Spirits. Fae friends, you have any advice for pile 2 for dealing with this next month? Anything you'd like to impress upon them? The spell singer. Cast spells of wonder and delight. Yeah, I like that. Wonder and delight. Focus on your own happiness and pleasure and your being... Ooh, okay. The old paths. Walk in unknown territory to see from a new perspective. This gives me this is very Hangman energy. Yeah. I feel like week 3, you're either going to do something to take yourself out of your comfort zone or something's going to happen to take you out of your comfort zone, and it's going to be really good for you. And it's going to ultimately lead to this, like, Knight of Pentacles and King of Wands. Like, you getting an offer and then becoming this, like, prominent person with a lot of power and passion. I love that. Okay. And then next we're going to go... do like in between. So this is sort of like ancestor spirits. If you have like family members that you communicate with, the people who run between worlds. Do you have any advice for pile 3 for this upcoming month? Ooh. Horn cactus, resourcefulness. Yeah, 100%. I think that like you have so much inside of you that to draw from and so much strength, and I feel like you know this already. I feel like I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but this is what's going to help you and get your resourcefulness. It's going to help you get through this week, to get you through to all the stuff that's coming to you, and give you the ability to like ignore these haters. You don't need this. You don't need this crap. Fuck these people. All right, and then we're gonna go grab a deck from sort of like angels. Sort of light spirits. This is the white light oracle. Yeah, so angels, angelic beings, any sort of like higher spirits. What kind of advice do you have for pile 3? Pile 3 advice, spirit. Right? You don't want me to hold this, do you? Huh. Alright. Anything for pile 3, spirit? Come at me. What we got? Alright. I love this card. So on Sof or. Sorry guys. I had to adjust my chair. Okay. So like this one is a really beautiful one. I believe the phrase, I think it's on soft air. On soft air. It's the it's the first. It's like the first light in Kabbalah or something. It's the true light. It's basically like the light cutting through the darkness. Like the opening in the little oracle thing says something about like the way through the struggle has already been made for you, and you are being led there. Like you have an authentic soul path, and it's gonna get you a lot. Oh wow, I'm just kidding. It's gonna get you a lot of attention. It's gonna get you a lot of success. It might not be immediately, but like you're gonna see the start of it. Like this, yeah. This 4th week here, like this end of 3rd and beginning of 4th week, you're gonna start to see like a lot of changes. You're gonna start to see the potential that you can have. And yeah, people will be jealous and people will be envious, but you know, haters gonna hate, right? But this isn't about them. This is about you embracing that light and stepping into that spotlight. Stepping into that spotlight and knowing that you're the fucking queen, whether you're male, female, whatever. Like you're in fucking charge here. You're in charge of this. You have the light. You have the creativity. You have the talents. Yeah, I'm getting like major talent. I don't know if you're into like a creative field, but yeah, I feel like you're not gonna see the sort of like fame right away. Like it's not coming this month. It's slow coming, but that's because strong and long lasting things take time to build. And so don't be frustrated by that. let it happen in its time, even if it's slower than you think it needs to be, because this is very powerful, and the setup for it can't be built in a day. You know, Rome was not built in a day. Oh. I love that, pile 3. You're very strong. Very, very strong on the inside. Emotionally strong. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like a week 2 might be a little bit of a test of that. But you're gonna pass it with flying colors. Easily. Ugh. I'm so proud of you, pile 3. Really, I just got that from Spirit is really proud of you too. Alright, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi, pile 4. If you are here, you have chosen lemon. I love that. Yeah. A bitter and sour and beautiful, and yeah, I feel like you have really fun energy. Like lemon it comes off as really like, I feel like you come off as very intimidating, but really you just kind of want to have some fun, and you just kind of want to laugh, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this a little bit. You're a little tart, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So first, let's get a sort of like overall, like what is the overall theme for you for this next month? So this is like a psychedelic oracle deck, and I can never seem to remember the name of it. But we're gonna pull from it and grab you a theme. Alright, spirit, angels, ancient ancestors. Can you please give me a theme for pile 4 for the next month? What's happening? Oh. Alright, we've got the singularity. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so the singularity, at least like on this card, is the point at which, so there's a point inside a black hole where everything compresses so much that light cannot escape it, and everything gets compressed down to what's called like a singularity. And it's interesting because there's so many ways to like singularity. This month is all about you, pile 4. This month is all about you and getting in deep to who you are. Like the singularity, I don't know if you're single, but even if you're not, this month is going to be only about focusing on one thing, I think, for you. Whatever that thing is, this month is going to be... Wow, that's really interesting. I want to see more cards, actually, because... Actually, yeah. Spirit, can we get one more? Can we get a... I didn't do this for any other pile, so don't tell them. Shh. Can we get a clarifier on that singularity? The egg. Okay, yeah. I see. Alright, this is gonna be a month of new beginnings. Of finding, maybe, yeah. This is gonna be a month, something's gonna change, pile 4. And something new is gonna start. Let's see what it is. I'm very excited. Okay, alright, so let's see if we can get a vibe on, like, what you're gonna be feeling, you're sort of gonna be, what you're gonna be thinking about, this month. These are my Yo MTV rap cards. Ooh. Too many, Spirit. Can we keep it? Can we keep it? Okay, we got one, Alright. Ooh, Vanilla Ice. Alright. So, however you feel about Vanilla Ice, I have my own interpretations for these. So this is, Vanilla Ice named Robert Van Winkle. Why didn't he keep it? Who knows? Vanilla Ice is the only rapper to ever hit #1 on the charts without ever appearing on Yo MTV Raps as of February 1991. Yeah. He began in 1999 as an opening act for MC Hammer. So this is the first, so there's a lot of Vanilla Ice cards. This is the first one I have, and this is, like, gives me, like, very, like, this is, like, the beginning of his career. Right before he took off. Yeah, this is, like, that's so funny, because, like, with the egg and everything, this is the very start of his career. This is going to be very much a month of something big and new for you is coming, for sure. Alright, let's grab, alright, next I'm going to grab my Pantone color chip cards. Which I have found are too large, and there are too many to, like, properly shuffle. So we're gonna do big, gross, messy shuffle. Alright, Spirit, can we get some color cards? We're gonna get one for each week. Okay, what we got for week 1? Ooh, love this color. Pantone 394, sort of like a fluorescent electric yellow. Very cool. Can we get a color for week 2? Spirits, angels, ancient ancestors. All the, whoa! Okay, so many, so many, wow, that's too many. So I'm gonna take the first one that flipped over. Ooh, bottle green. Pantone 175722. Also, if you're into angel numbers, I do love using these as your angel number for the week. So week 1 would be 394, and then week 2 5722. Okay. Alright, Spirit, you can give me a color for week 3. Ooh, we got Pantone 291. And Spirit, can you give me a color for week 4? Ooh, Pantone 485. Very bright red. Love that. Ooh, I love this color selection. Very colorful. Very colorful. Ah. Alright. Cool. Alright, so, lemon's a little, lemon can be a little dark, right? A little fun, and fun. So I think for this I'm gonna, for you guys, I'm gonna use the Neon Moon, tarot deck, which is sort of like a post-apocalyptic punk, but like, neon pink, you know, it's a little darker, a little edgier, and it feels very like, what like lemon is on the inside. Do you remember her, if you watch the show, her John Benet Ramsey runway? Well, I guess it was just child pageant, but I got very John Benet Ramsey. I think, was it Shea Coulee called her, oh no, that was somebody else. Never mind. Okay, spirits, angels, ancient ancestors. Can we get some cards for pile 4 for week 1? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Can we get less cards? Thank you. Okay, so we've got the three of... So this deck has, like, slightly different suits, but they all sort of go... have like, corollaries. So this is the Three of Wires, or the Three of Wands. And then... Spirit. Okay, well... I only wanted to pull two, but three came out. So we've got the Agent of Arms. And I believe the Agent is the... is like the Knight. And the arms are like swords. So this is like the Knight of Swords reversed. And then we also got one more. Which is the Nine of Zent. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Okay. We'll get into the details. Pile 4, week 2, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, the Emperor. Major Arcana. And then... Oh! The Three of Zent. Awesome. Week 3, Spirit. What do we got? Justice reversed. And what else? What was this? The Four of Vials, which is like the Four of Cups reversed. Okay. All right, and then Spirit. What's happening week 4? We've got the Apprentice of Vials, which is like the Page of Vials. Or Page of Cups. Oh. And then we've got the Four of Zent, which is like the Four of Pentacles. Alright. Huh. Very interesting. Alright. So week 1. We've got sort of like a bright energy here, but it's really interesting because so we've got the Three of Wands, which is like plans put into action, but in the reverse it's like failed plans or plans that fell apart. This might be something you're experiencing now, and like the Knight of Swords is like, or sorry, the Agent of Arms is like sort of like valor, bravery. It's like the knight in shining armor, and so this is almost like cowardice. Like some sort of plan failed. I don't know if like you didn't have the guts to go through with it, or somebody else didn't have to guts to go through with it. But there's gonna be some sort of like failed plan because somebody doesn't have it in them to like go through with it. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, yes, or Nine of Zent. And this is an interesting energy because I like to think of this as sort of like the baby empress, because it's usually like a woman who's surrounded by like riches. It's a card of like success and achievement. So I think whatever plans failed or something, like week 1 is going to be you achieving success, despite the fact that some plans fell through. Maybe even because these plans fell through, maybe even because somebody chickened out of something, you're going to have an opportunity now, and you're going to get the success that they would have had otherwise. Ooh, yeah, that very much. Week 2, Bottle Green. I feel like I'm gonna be spending some. I don't know if you go to bars or clubs, but like the Emperor. I know it's not. He's like sitting. This give me like Bottle Green. I get like DJ and bottle service vibes here. And so we got the Emperor and the Three of Zent. This is somebody who's in charge, who's gonna start building something. So if this is you, you're gonna be in a position of power. Perhaps you already are in a position of power. And you're gonna continue to like work and build on a project that's very important to you. perhaps something that is now available to you because of everything that happened in week 1. And so Emperor, it can also be like, it could also be like a father figure or something like that. Could potentially be helping you out, like financially or in some other kind of way. Sometimes it's a romantic energy, but I'm not really getting that from this. It very well could be. If you are married or have a spouse, it could be you guys starting to like build and plan for like maybe you're gonna buy a house or like some sort of like other new thing. Week 3 we've got Justice reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed. Or 4 of Vials. So the 4 of Cups is, so it's like boredom and taking for granted what you have. And Justice reversed is some sort of injustice. So I don't know if you're involved in some sort of court battle or something like that. But yeah, so there's going to be some sort of injustice that happens, and it's going to make you very dissatisfied. So the thing about the 4 of Vials upright, or 4 of Cups upright, is that it's dissatisfaction and it's boredom, but you have a lot of things available to you. When it's reversed, I mean, it's almost like the cups are spilling out, and you don't have options, and you're upset about it. So week 3 might be a little tough for you. But then we get to week 4, and we've got, so the Apprentice of Vials, which is like the Page of Cups reversed, and then the 4 of Zent, which is like the 4 of Pentacles. So this is, it's interesting that this is right below this. So there's going to be some gossip, and perhaps some like negative gossip, and it might be regarding what happened in week 3. But I'm still getting like, so this is like I have stuff, I possess stuff, like I got the money, don't worry. It's also sometimes like a miser card, or it can be like a greed card, but I'm not really getting that this much. I'm getting it more that like you're gonna, like, people might be talking ish about you, but you're like, I don't care. I'm on my grind. I'm working on my hustle, and it's gonna be, week 4 is gonna be a very fiery week. There's gonna be a lot of like, perhaps people talking and saying things, but then you also like working on your game and working on your stuff and getting stuff ready. I like this a lot. And yeah, week 3 is gonna be a little tough, and I think this is obviously like a result of the stuff that happens in week 3. It'll be a little down, but it's gonna pick right up. And frankly, I feel like you're not a person that really needs outside approval anyway. Like, you do your own thing when you want, whenever you want. That's just kind of your vibe. And so no matter what happens or what other people throw your way, like, you're like, I got mine. I don't care. Do what you want, you know? I like that energy a lot. Alright, so next we're going to draw a poem. So this is a deck I made myself. Ooh, this one just came right out. But so did 3 others with it. So, yeah, okay, Spirit, can we be more concise? These are all just, like, poems I really love. Okay, we'll grab that one. And I've only ever used it for myself, but I'm going to try using it with you guys today. Okay. We smile, but oh, great Christ, our cries to these from tortured silent souls arise. We sing, but oh, the clay is oil beneath our feet and long the aisle. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask. And this is from We Wear the Mask by Paul Laurence Dunbar. And so this is sort of like so this is a poem about sort of like, I would say like smiling through the pain, but like, yeah, you're going to be putting on, whatever happens is going to upset you, and I don't think you like to share how you feel very much with people. And so, yeah, for part of this month, you're probably going to be wearing your mask, to protect you from all the gossip and everything. But you know, sometimes that's not a bad thing. Especially if social media starts to become real negative for you, just turn it off. Just take a break. You don't need it. Like, work on yourself. Work on your. You have so much already. You don't need these. You don't need these jerks' approval, right? All right. So let's go for some advice now. Oh my gosh! And you know when I forgot that I did at the beginning, but I'm gonna do it right now for you guys. Spirit, what gifts are you given? Pile 4. Let's help them deal with this nonsense. I think it's serendipitous that we're doing it now. Everything happens for a reason, you guys. Alright, Spirit, what? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Alright, so we've got, I'm sorry, these are shiny. Gerber Daisy. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. Yeah, you know, I think despite everything that's going on, yeah, this makes so much sense now with the bright colors. Like, you're gonna be weirdly still doing well. Like, all this stuff's gonna be happening. People are gonna be like, how's pile 4? Like, doing so well and unfazed by everything. Like, you are, like, the definition of, like, gonna be, like, the definition of, like, not bothered, right? Yeah. Let's go back to this over here. And then, faithfulness and modesty, Violet. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. So I don't want you to mistake this as, like, start wearing, like, long prairie dresses or some garbage. I mean, unless you want to, and that's your style, in which case, go for it. But this is more about, like, keeping to yourself, right? I like to think this is more of, like, humbleness. And, like, you don't need to tell people what you're doing. They're gonna say what they want, and who cares? But yeah, keep faithful to yourself and who you are. I think Spirit is giving you the power to do that, and I think that's why you're gonna be so unbothered by this month. It'll just be like, you'll see it as silly and colorful. I feel like you're gonna laugh about most of this, really. Like, it doesn't feel super harsh or negative. It feels very like, yeah, okay, bitch, whatever. It feels very like that vibe, you know? Alright, let's, here. Yeah. This Emperor is very interesting. Yeah, I think whatever, like, this new this is the beginning of something new. And yeah, when you start getting successful, like, people get mad. People get mad about it. And sometimes people you really care about, and it can be really hurtful. But, but yeah, just, like, keep faith to yourself, and, like, yeah, and, like, so for purity, for me, that means, like, purity of, like, spirit and purity of heart. Like, don't let that negativity get to you. Don't let it feed into the things you say to yourself, and don't feed back into it. Like, just walk away, you know? You can always just walk away from people. You do not have to engage, right? Alright, let's get some advice for you. Okay, so I like to do sort of like above, below, and between advice. So let's start with our friendly little earth spirits, our fair folk. Alright, fairy friends, do you have any advice for pile 4 to get through this nonsense? Ooh, there we go. Alright, strange journeys. Take control of your quest. Choose your companions wisely. Yes, 100%. There's a lot of people here that, like, I think later in the month you'll start to see them for their true colors, for who they are. You'll start to see all the red flags, right? But, sorry. Yeah, and I think use your intuition, but I think you're gonna know right away. Yeah, and choose your companions wisely. And if your only companion that you trust right now is yourself, then that's okay. Like, yeah, like, sometimes that's the case, and, you know, new awesomer companions are gonna come along as you move along on your journey to join you. So, you know, if you have a quick pause where it's just you doing you for a bit, there's nothing wrong with that. Spiny sister, take pride in yourself. Yeah, totally, 100%. Take pride in yourself. Other people are going to try to knock that down, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And frankly, they're jealous because they don't have what you have. They don't have the capabilities that you have. They don't have the depth that you have. They don't have half a fraction of what you have. And that's why they're so pissy, right? is what else do they got to do with their lives but be pissy about everyone else? Because there's clearly nothing they need to, nothing important happening for them, right? Yeah, don't worry about them. I'm angry at them for you. Alright, and so let's go for like our in-between world spirits. You're sort of like ancestor spirits, like family members that like to hang around you if you're into like spirit guides. Oh, alright. The farther gate. Bold step forward. Yeah, don't be afraid to take that step forward. Your gate is golden and might be a little further, and you might have to go through a little more rocky path, but like, yeah, don't be afraid. Take that bold step forward to your destiny, to the success that you're destined for. Yeah, love that. Love that for you. And then we're gonna do our sort of like angel and higher realm spirit. So this is the white light oracle. And we're gonna, woo! Okay, we'll grab that. Alright, so this is Tantra of 639 Hertz. I really like this card. I really like this card a lot. So first of all, the 639 Hertz, anytime I see one of these cards come up, I always want to encourage you guys to like, even if it's just for like a minute or two, like YouTube has a bunch of like, you know, like meditative music and things like that, and so look for something that has that frequency, and just listen to it and see if it resonates for you. Sometimes I've really gotten into like sounds and like crystal bowls sort of music, and really just like feeling that vibration, I feel like can do a lot of healing and can really like sort of reset you. Oh yeah, so I normally don't like to read directly from books, but I was just thinking about like what the little blurb is for this, and so I just pulled it out, and it's so perfect, and I just kind of want to read it to you guys. Be open to that which seems unfamiliar or different. You will experience a breakthrough as you embrace an unusual path. You are on a soul path of accelerated spiritual growth, which is swifter but not always easier, right? You have something better for you, but, you know, like, he, to whom much is given, much is tested, right? Let me continue. You do not have to contrive your own happiness, but you can dip into the bliss within your body to lighten your mental state and remind yourself everything is working out beautifully. Yeah, I feel like the angel spirits, they're telling you to like really just like, first of all, don't be afraid of the fact that times might be tough, because you're destined for immense success. But like when times do get hard, like do the things that comfort you, like don't feel bad about it, like you know, wrap yourself in blankets and like devote some time to just like sitting and like feeling your body. Take a bath, like you know, if you want to like do anything that gives your body like some sort of like pleasure and like let you get in touch with yourself, even just like meditation. Yoga would be like a really great option, sort of help settle your mind, especially with all the like noise that people are going to try to send around you. I feel like like a yoga or some sort of like regular body practice will help keep you focused and help keep you grounded for sure. Yeah. Pile 4. I really like this a lot. Like, yeah, this month is the beginning of something, yeah, singular. I think you'll be spending a lot of time alone, but it's going to be a lot of like time of immense creativity and like mystery, and people aren't going to know what the hell's going on inside of you, but it's going to be epic. It is epic. There's something big that you are working on and developing. It's definitely going to take more than a month to come to, but yeah, you have such bigger things ahead of you. Pile 4. Pile 4. I love, yeah. I don't know, I kind of want to give you, I feel like you don't need it and maybe you're not a hugger, but I really want to give you, or like maybe we can like fist bump, you know? I want to give you like a Oh, yeah. No, you're fucking badass, Pile 4. You are a badass. 100. You're a spiritual badass, too. Yeah. Okay, Pile 4, we're cutting in real fast because guess what I forgot? I have a deck that I made, and I did it for everyone else, so I have to come back and do it for you. We are not quite done yet. So this is a custom poetry deck that I have made. This is the first time I've ever used it around people. I've only ever used it for myself. But yeah, it's all like poetry that I love, makes me happy, or like is like inspirational or something to me, or like has meaning. I feel like resonates. Alright, can we get one for Pile 4 spirits? I know I tried to bail out early, and that is on me. But can you please... please give Pile 4 something, because they deserve something awesome. Oh, what's this? Okay. Alright, here we go. Wait, what? Ah! Friends! I put a blank card in the deck because I'm an idiot. Alright, sorry guys. Spirit, come on. Really? I'm gonna pull a poem if you don't. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is appropriate. This is a... yeah. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves to flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay. Yeah, Pile 4, I think this is very much like... this is very much the energy of this month. Like, yeah, things are gonna get a little rough, but... nothing gold can stay, right? Nothing is ever perfect. Nothing is... and nothing... yeah. Yeah. Pile 4... there might be... it might seem like there's gonna be a little gold that's leaving your life. But there is like a fucking diamond mine Spirit is trying to send your way. So let the gold fade, let it come and let it go. There are much bigger things coming, and I think the sooner you can sort of like let go of all these things that are not serving you and that you are gonna find out this month are not in your best interest. All these people, all this talking. I hear like a lot of like gossip and like shit talking maybe on like social media. Yeah, don't. Yeah, F the haters, man. F the haters. Let them chase after gold, cause you're busy with your platinum and your diamond and your all that, right? Okay, now we are finally done. Thank you so much, Pile 4. I love you. Bye.